Hey everybody, happy Friday. I'm Walt Cameron.
I'm Stephanie Cameron.
And we are the publishers of Edible New Mexico Magazine. And welcome to episode 60 of the 5-Minute.
Is it really 5 minutes?
The 5-Minute Friday.
Is it really Friday?
This week we're checking out our New Mexico Harvest CSA and we're cooking up salmon.
But first, we're going to do this.
That's my line. Friday.
Hey, wait a minute. Is it really 5 minutes?
Not really. I mean,
Is it really Friday?
I guess not. This week we're at New Mexico Harvest where they deliver food to your door in Santa Fe, Albuquerque, and Taos. Let's go inside and see what they have for us.
Hi, my name is Kyle Malone. I'm with New Mexico Harvest and we are showcasing a new product of ours. It's the Ivory King Salmon. It's a very rare, amazing salmon that's extra buttery and delicious. It is a king salmon variety that only 5% of king salmon have this gene deficiency that makes their meat white. And fishermen don't know it until they cut into it and they find that they have fish gold. And this is very rare. It rarely even gets out of Alaska because restaurants out in Alaska buy it up. As far as I know, we're one of the only places in New Mexico that carry the ivory. The color is just totally different. It doesn't even look like salmon, and it tastes different, as you guys might find out from the amazing recipe that you guys came up with for this. I'm excited to try it myself. So you can get ivory salmon and any of the other fish varieties that we have, which are like lean cod and a ton of other things, if you sign up and become a member at newmexicoharvest.com.
Okay, for the salmon off, Steph and I decided to do sauces for this special salmon that we have. I thought I would do a grapefruit butter sauce because it's grapefruit season right now, so might as well make a nice grapefruit butter sauce. I have butter. We have a half cup of grapefruit juice. Honey is about a tablespoon of honey, about a tablespoon of shallot, and a little bit of cardamom, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of cardamom. And then of course we have some olive oil. Okay, so I have a pan heating up here. I'm gonna use a little olive oil. And I'm gonna take my shallots and I'm gonna sweat them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in. Look, we got this for Christmas, pretty cool. So we get a little salt in there and a little pepper. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna throw in my half cup of juice, a tablespoon of honey. Get that in there. That cardamom for that something something. That is 1/8 of a teaspoon of cardamom. Now I'm gonna turn that heat down and I'm gonna let that reduce to about 80%. This is gonna be, I want it to become a nice thick sauce. And then we're gonna throw in our butter for a nice emulsion. My side is going to be potatoes, and I've boiled up some new potatoes here, and what I'm going to do is twice cook them. Some avocado oil here. I'm going to say about 2 tablespoons. All right, so I put the potatoes in here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to smash these down like that, and we're just going to let them brown on each side. I just want these to get a little brown. Look at that. Time to cook the salmon. This, I'm gonna move this off real quick. This is the ivory salmon, as you can see. It has that white flesh instead of the red flesh like regular salmon. And I gotta admit, this is a little intimidating. We're gonna use some olive oil, salt and pepper on the fish. So, using our cool thing that we got for Christmas, and do some salt and some pepper. The joys of mechanical things. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay my fish in very gently. I don't want it to splash back on me. There we go. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that's just gorgeous. 3.5, 4 minutes, something like that. See, with salmon, I don't want to cook it too much because, you know, it'll dry out. And this is actually really special salmon, so I don't want to mess it up. So now this fish is ready to flip. Ow! I'm going to flip it onto its skin side, just like that. So here we go. You can see this is reduced about 80, actually it's probably more like 85%. Basically a whole stick of butter. Just throwing that right in there. And this is going to create an emulsion. Oh, and there goes our doggy. And now I'm going to take this is my grapefruit butter sauce. Ladle some of that over the top right now. All right, now pull this off. I'm going to just lay it down here. Potatoes, into the potatoes.
Okay, now I'm gonna try Walt's grapefruit yummy sauce. All right, my salmon off sauce, say that 5 times fast salmon off sauce, is going to be Asian inspired with soy sauce, honey, Moses honey from Albuquerque, red chili, lemon juice, garlic. Super simple, but pretty much the same method. We're gonna spread a little bit of garlic and reduce it all down, but I'll go ahead and whisk it all up right here. So I'm gonna put my soy sauce, lemon juice, chili, honey, all together. The other thing I'm gonna do with this soy honey saucy glaze is I'm also going to use it on a side of carrots. So it's gonna go on my salmon and my side. I'm gonna start mine. Same thing. Coat the bottom with a little bit of olive oil. 3 large cloves of garlic, or mini small. And this will go even faster than the shallots because with garlic you don't want to burn it. We just want to give it a quick little sweat to get that flavor going. Soy, honey, lemon juice, red chili, all in there. Mine needs to reduce to about 1/3. So while these are reducing, Walt's gonna prep the salmon.
With the olive oil. Now, since this is Steph's piece of salmon, I am not going to be using any salt or pepper because her sauce has a lot of soy sauce. It's soy sauce based, so it's got plenty of salt. So pretty. Okay, this piece has been cooking for about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I'm gonna take some of Steph's sauce here. Get this sauce. And I'm gonna drizzle just on the top, just like that. I'm gonna take some lemons. And I'm just gonna lay those on top. Just a couple of lemons. Right over the top of those lemons.
I'm going to just whip up my side real quick. So I blanched some carrots and some sweet potatoes for 8 minutes in boiling water. So they're already pretty much cooked. But now we're just gonna caramelize them. So I'm gonna let these sit a couple of minutes. I'm gonna add a splash or 2 of my glaze. Just to sweeten those up a little bit more.
Got this going. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of Steph's carrots. This is a carrot and sweet potatoes. Okay. Soy honey glazed salmon. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of her sauce a little bit over those. There, and then we're going to get fancy like they do in restaurants. There we go. Soy honey glazed ivory salmon. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, that salmon is really, really good. Holy smokes. That's so good.
That's it for
That's it for this week's episode. Be safe and be well.
And be kind.